The video begins with one of the women showing her cell phone to her friend, saying she thinks the man in the photo is beautiful. Her friend replies that he is really beautiful but that he has no face of someone who wants to build a family. The owner of the cell phone is upset but agrees with her friend, saying that these days it is difficult. No man wants to commit and be in a relationship. The friend says yes, says that as a single mother it is even more difficult. The other responds saying that, at least the man who stays with her, she will be sure that she wants to form a family with. She asks Danny, why is she talking this way? She responds by saying that the man who is going to stay with her will understand that she has a child, so it means that he likes a child. The friend replies that it is true, that she had not stopped to think about this side. Danny then continues that in her case, when she talks about having a child, the men run away from her without a second thought. Her friend then says that Danny gave her a good idea. Danny says she did not understand. The friend tells her when she goes to talk to the man she just has to say that she has a child. Danny understands, but asks what to do when it comes to meeting the guy. He will want to meet his son, also what she does. The friend laughs and says that friends are for these things. If it happens, she lends her son. Danny looks incredulous and asks if Gio, her friend, is serious. Gio says that she can take it, which is even better for her because she will have a break from being a mother. Danny responds and says it is a good idea. Gio then asks if her friend already has someone in sight. If she is already talking to someone, Danny says she is talking to 3. Gio then gives another idea, tells her to schedule a meeting with the 3 on the same day at different times and takes her son with her. Danny, shocked, asks if she is serious, a date and without warning before. Gio replies that yes, that if she does this she will know their reaction perfectly. Danny jokes that her friend has great ideas that day and says she'll do it. Gio jokes, but asks to be able to see the 3 men to see if they approve of them. Danny then looks on his cell phone and speaks. First we have this, Lucas is his name. Gio says that he is beautiful even, but that he does not know if he has the face of a family father. Danny continues and shows us the Iago. Gio says that he has the face of someone who wants to start a family. Danny then shows the latter, Fred, saying that he is older. Gio jokes that he has a face of who has more than one family. Both laugh. Danny then says that he is very kind and that he treats her very well, that they spend hours talking. Gio says that it matters a lot. Danny then says that he will do exactly that. Will score with the 3 and take the friend's son. Gio, hopeful, says that it will work out and that speaking as a child she needs to go see what happened to her son. Danny plays and talks. Let the games begin. The scene cuts. We see Gio coming more the son, warning his friend. Danny says she is nervous and afraid, wondering if this will work. The son starts calling for his mother and Gio crouches down to talk to him. Gio tells his son to call his aunt mommy when they're together. He turns around and calls Danny mommy. She reaches out and tells them to go. Gio says he'll stay there looking at everything. Danny says that everything is fine, and that she goes to the meeting point because the first one must already be coming. Gio wishes good luck and tells her son to obey. The scene cuts. We see Luke coming and asking if it's herself. She answers yes and confirms if he's called Luke. She gets up and greets him by inviting him to sit down. Going to sit down, he sees the child and asks who the little boy is. She responds saying that he is her son. Lucas, visibly shocked by the situation, says that she had not commented on having child. Danny dismisses, saying that she must have forgotten. Lucas, without understanding, asks if she forgot she had a child. Danny laughs, saying no, she just forgot to warn him. Asks if she has any problem. Lucas says no, that he loves child. At that moment the son kicks Luke's shin, who makes a face of pain. Danny asks what happened and the child laughs. Lucas says that nothing happened, that everything is fine. Danny tells them to get back to the subject and then asks if he likes a child, so it means he is a child. Lucas answers with a God forbid. Danny asks if she heard it right. Lucas dismisses, saying that he meant that he is free, that he has no child. Danny asks. Luke responds by saying that like that little fish, no. Danny once again says she did not understand what he said. Lucas tries to disengage again, saying that he said that, for now no, for now he does not think about having. She responds by saying she heard something else. Lucas pretends to get a call from work, apologizes and needs to go now. Danny says that they haven't even asked for anything to eat yet. He responds by saying he's not hungry and then they talk. We see Gio watching from afar and Danny yells for him to wait. But it's in vain. She says she doesn't think that's it. Once again we see Gio her making a negative sign across the street. Danny observes and also makes the negative sign. The scene cuts. We then see Iago arrive, and the same process happens. He greets Danny. She confirms if he is Iago. He sees the child, asks if he is her son. She answers that yes, his name is Tulio. Iago then, without batting an eye, says goodbye, leaving Danny open-mouthed with the situation, asking him to wait. Iago looks back, shaking his whole body, and starts running. The friend understands. We now see Fred coming. He catches her eye and she asks if he's Fred. He says yes and asks if he can sit down. Danny says of course he can. Fred chooses to sit facing Danny and next to Tulio. Patting her head, he asks who that child is. Danny replies that he is her son. Without wasting time, Fred says he thinks it's cool and asks if he wants to put on his uncle's glasses. Tulio puts on the glasses and makes a cute. Danny jokes saying that he was beautiful and asks if Fred likes children. He laughs saying he likes it, he loves a child. Danny asks if he has a child, but Fred is too busy playing with Tulio to pay attention to her question, tickling the boy. She screams to get his attention. He apologizes, says he can't see child because if he doesn't turn into another child. Danny says it's okay, she just asked if since she likes child so much if he has children. He responds by saying that although he loves children he has no children. She apologizes for the question but speaks, an older man like him has no children or never thought of having. Fred replies that he had already thought about having, but since he never got married he was waiting for the right moment, the right time. Danny then tries to confirm what she heard, asking again if he ever married. He says that unfortunately he never married, jokes that his white hair does not represent his true age, that he is not that much older either. That he was very dedicated to his company and that he worked hard and that he ended up not having time for relationships. Danny asks if today he thinks about getting married. Fred replies that yes, that today his life is quieter, his company is more stable. She says she wants to get married and have about 5 children. Danny is very excited by the answer. We then hear her voice telling the story as if it were in the past. Saying that the conversation happened exactly as she imagined it, flowed well and went smoothly just as it was through the messages. They talked for hours and it seemed like they had known each other for so long. That he seemed to be such a mature person and at the same time so light, so intelligent, that she was extremely delighted, until the greatest surprise of the conversation came. Then we heard the voice of the two of them again. Fred asks if it can be a little boring, says it's no place for children, and asks what Tulio thinks about going on a playground to play with Uncle. Tullius perks up and says he wants to. We heard Danny's voice from the future again, saying that the connection Fred had with Tulio was surreal, that it felt like the two had known each other for years, that the two seemed to be real father and son. For the first time in her life she felt that she was in the right place and with the right person. After so long and so much searching she felt that he was the man for her, the man she always sought. So she decided to take courage and tell him the truth, that Fred made her comfortable to say that it was all just a test, to say that Tulio wasn't actually her son. She said later that afternoon, and yet he agreed to stand by her side. The scene cuts. We see Danny arriving to deliver Tulio to her friend. Saying that he is delivered, Gio asks if it worked. Danny replies that she won't comment on the first two, but Fred thinks they're working. Gio asks if this means that they will go out again.